Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. Good evening to everybody. That's not what I wanted. What's up, peeps? Interesting. Huh. That's not working. What's up, Kirk? Can you guys hear me on YouTube? YouTube only. What's up, Kirk Brown? What's up, Mike Jones 808? Did you guys miss me? What's up, Marky Mark Trades? Sevens, if you guys can hear me on YouTube, not TikTok. I'm not there yet. Well, actually, I'm there now. Oh, I took that phone. Fuck. Oh, I took both those phones. Double fuck. What's up, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook Live? Oh, we're not live on TikTok. Hold on. Let me see. Where's our loud and clear? I can hear you. Sevens. Oh, okay, cool. You guys can't see me though. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Yeah, no, I'm not there. All right, let me go back here and figure out where our. Let's see. Ooh, I don't think TikTok's loading in. Well, not sure, but I don't think it is. Okay, we're going to stay a little bit on public and then we're going to go private here shortly. All right, so let's go over here. There we go. Everybody ready to have a great weekend, or hopefully are having a great weekend? I don't know, maybe. Where did I just put that? Fuck. Hold on. The Red Man. What's up, Persistent? What's up, Martar? Oh, you can see me? Hold on. Can you guys see when it's like this? What's up, George? The Red Man. I want to know if Kirk can see me. You can see me? Oh, okay. I can't see myself. Oh, Utopia of the Seas. I think it was top 2 vacation, either Star of the Seas or Utopia of the Seas, but Utopia of the Seas was spectacular. For once, I actually won a little bit of money playing slots, and Bree didn't. She didn't lose either. She kind of held her own, but it's kind of like with gambling, either it's your time or it's not. And evidently it was my time because I hit one for 2,700. I ended up over 6,000 up on the trip, so I was very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. So you can see me now, really. Well, that's odd. What's up, Bass 0808? Can't see you now. Yes, Yvonne. How's vacation? Interesting. I can't see myself, but you guys can see me. I don't fucking know. Don't know why. The Red Man. Yeah. I got my red light therapy going. It's fantastic. Looks like we're working our way down to the 4. I did not look. This is the longest I've ever not looked at a chart. I didn't look at a chart for 3 days or something, maybe 4 days. Is that crazy? Or it looks like we're going to the 4-hour blue line. Let's see if we hit that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yep. The only one not to the 4-hour is NAS. Let me see real quick here. NAS. Oh, it's just barely not. NAS 4-hour sell to the blue line. I told you a couple weeks ago, this is what happens. Things turn red. And now you're going to see everything turn back to green. You'll see these 5 second, 10 seconds. And the minimum it'll go up to be like that 1 minute, 2 minute turn green. But eventually you'll see all, no matter what they're telling you about wars and tariffs and how this is the worst thing ever, you'll see all these turn green again. How do I know? Because the buys stop right here. And then all these will turn to green. They'll all hit record highs. So these are all, it's a 4-hour sell. It's finishing up. Then they'll flip over. And then it will turn into a daily, weekly buy stop to record new highs on all 6 indices that we watch. Oh, what's up, Shalita? Yeah, the vacation was spectacularly nice. It's only 4 nights, so I didn't think I was going to like it, but it was really, really good. Utopia of the Seas. Royal Caribbean knows how to do cruises, all I can tell you. Royal Caribbean is the best cruise line ever, and I don't care because Carnival, whatever else you want to say, I don't give a fuck. Royal Caribbean, loyal to Royal, baby. Actually, we'll go on other cruises eventually, but it really is that nice. All right, so when the markets open up tomorrow evening around 5, you're going to see a sell to the 4-hour blue line be complete. All right. What's up, hey dude? Yeah, I should turn off that main light though. What's up, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch? What's up, B on TikTok? Looks like a little rabbit. Kevin, you look red like the Keith bot. Oh, I guess red like the Keith bot, huh? Yeah, I'm doing my red light therapy. Actually, I've already been doing it. I just haven't turned it off. Usually I put it on 30 minutes. What's up, Gio? Yeah, we had a blast, Stacy. It was so much fun. Utopia of the Sea is what we were on, Royal Caribbean. We went to Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and then they have this new island they bought. So we went to 2 of their new islands. It was 82 and sunny both days, free food. We gambled, went all kinds of games, watched shows, had a spectacular, beautiful room, a balcony room. It was just fantastic. Anybody that ever offers you a chance to go on a cruise, please take them up on it. Please take the cruise. It is so much fun. I have 3 different red lights, persistent. I just bought one that my brother recommended, and then I have another one in the another 2. I have a mat in the one room and another one in with that room. So I have 2 in one room and 1 in this office area. some exciting news. We might be working out a situation where we're going to be submitting the safety trade system in a step-by-step academic type setting. So you're about to see the safety trade system be converted over to a college level class. And one of our members, it looks like, is going to be helping us do that. And we'll be trying to get inside of an investors club, which is so stupid to me. There's still an investors club in any college when all they do is teach you the wrong way to trade. So I got to talk to this fellow, but it looks like we'll be getting the curriculum done up. And if nothing else, it'll help you guys out. So we'll have college level training videos available for you guys soon. What's up, Jake? What's up, El Flaco? Yeah, Bree and I had a great vacation to this past week, whatever week we're on. We had a wonderful vacation. We don't go on another cruise, it looks like, for 6 weeks. So you guys will have me for 6 weeks. And I plan on making a huge bunch of a bunch of either getting done / trying to get done one of the Bree bots in the next 6 weeks. Just so you know. What's up, Jake? Good evening, Jake. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the VIP room on Zoom. Can I just restart this one? No, it's going to make me do that, isn't it? Fuck. All right, let's go to meetings in Zoom. Schedule a meeting. And what's today's all that shit? Today is Saturday the 14th to Friday the 13th. That was unusual. Bree looked that one up. Hasn't happened in like, I don't know, 10 years or some shit. My meeting, Saturday. So this is... Oh, that's the printer. VIP 3/14/26 Saturday, 6:30 p.m. Okay. Let's go with 6:30. No, we're going to let them come in themselves. We're going to save. Copy invitation. Sending out the VIP. You now have the VIP meeting in upcoming meetings in your VIP area on the Discord for everyone that has the Discord. And then private group. Let's see. Purchase, just purchased. Yep. Let's see. All right, let's see over here. Yep, you guys should be getting this meeting in just a couple minutes. Depends on how they send this out. All right, Discord. Once anybody gets into the meeting, in the Zoom meeting, let me know, please. What's up, Miss Raya Edwards? What's up, Jake and El Flacco and Persistent and Stacy and Geo? Kim Bernard has joined the meeting. Aha. So I see that we are live. All right, let's get that rolling. I don't know if I'll be able to hear them. This is be interesting. No. Interesting. What's up, Kim? Yes. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Recording in progress.
What's up, Kev Norris and Rinky? What's up, peeps? I can hear you. What do you know? That's unusual. Let's see. Why do I not see my... How's everybody in the VIP doing? Feeling like VIPs?
Oh, pretty good. I just woke up not too long ago.
Amen to that. Boy, you want to get steps? Go on a cruise. You'll get 10,000 steps just freaking walking down the aisleway. I think we got 20,000 in one day, 10,000 in another. It's crazy. So easy to get your steps on a cruise. Holy shit. I don't recommend anything more than a half hour, by the way, but that's just me. There we go.
Just the other day, I went like on a hour and a half walk.
Uh-huh.
I try to at least aim for at least 3 miles every other day. Sometimes I make it, sometimes I don't.
That's awesome, though. Make sure you always throw in your weight training. It's actually more important you do weight training than the walking, but you can obviously do both. I mean, you don't have to choose one or the other, but so many people just walk, but you need to lift weights also.
That's exactly what I did yesterday. Yesterday was leg day, so I had to finish off with a nice good walk.
Leg day, meaning Rinky skipped legs. I'm teasing.
Liar!
If I showed you my legs, you'd be embarrassed. They're so tiny. When I was 250 pounds, it was 200 pounds upper body and 50 pounds lower. It was pretty rough. But anywho, good evening to Kevin Norris, Kim Bernard, Marky Mark, Martar, Mike Jones, Rinky, Taraya Edwards. What's up, peeps? You guys, right. Good evening. Good evening. Is that Kev? Kev, I got a question for you. I'll wait till we get to the VIP. Hold on. We'll stay public for now. But needless to say, Kev, I went to sell one of the shorts, and I was in completely great money, but it was forcing me to sell both.
You don't have to. You can sell them.
You what?
You have to tell Stuart first.
You have to tell Stuart.
Stuart, you got to sell first. You can sell them separate.
Oh, so the short. So, but that was the short I was selling.
You're allowed to sell it. You sell it.
I couldn't sell it.
You actually buy it back.
I couldn't buy it. Well, it was to hold on the terminal. Oh my goodness, and I can't even look at it now. It was to close the order on the short. I thought was the verbiage on public, but maybe I was wrong.
Yeah, so you have to buy it back. At a lower price, something like that.
But wouldn't that generate a positive influx into the account? Which,
Depends on what you sold it for, whether the stock went up or it went down.
well, but it went down and we were in the money on the short. So why wouldn't I have been able to sell that and make money?
If it went down and you buy it back, if you sold it for $2 and you buy it back for $1, you get to keep the dollar difference.
Well, when we get, damn, we're digressing. Hold on. Save that train of thought, Kev. Because I was like, what the fuck? I'm up like $350 on this one. I'm like, oh my goodness. Anywho, it was fine. No big deal. It's just interesting how those are playing out, and I'm like, I'm only used to, straddling the normal. It's fine. Forget it. Just forget it. Let's just talk about it later in about a half hour. Okay. And you have. That's funny. Okay. YouTubers, TikTokers, Twitters, and Twitchers, please ask questions. I'm about to start from the beginning of how to trade, starting with candles and working our way up from there into the actual system itself. So those of you that are new to training, well, good luck. This is how to trade to be correct more often than not. I.e. it how to trade 101 the basics, and it has nothing to do with support and resistance, naming of did I spell resistance wrong? No. Naming of candle patterns, volume, VWAP. Spelled that wrong. Well, I'm spelling everything wrong. Anything, nothing, can't spell anything right. Literally. All right. Now, how many people here, show of hands, with anyone here been trained? Well, I know Kev has. In volume, VWAP, ascending, descending wedges, candle patterns, look to the left. If earnings are good, the price goes up. Support, supply, all that good stuff. Supply and demand. How many people here have been trained in that type of trading where you have 3 movements up, 3 movements down, 3 or 4 movements up, 3 or 4 movements down? Only a year before I found you, says Martar. That's great. Boy, you saved a lot of time, Martar. So Martar is the only one that's ever been taught the old ways of trading. Is that right? Sorry, who was that? Kev?
Yeah, I have RSI.
RSI, yep. And since you're sitting here in this group right now, Kev, I'm going to go ahead and say that, generally speaking, didn't work out consistently for you. Is that correct?
That's why I'm here.
Yep. That's why everybody's here. That's why we have a $1 million let me be clear on that. I'm only talking about one store. We actually have a multi-million dollar system. Does that impress you, Kev, or does that annoy you? What is that? Martar, Rinky, Taraya Edwards, Kim Bernard, Marky Mark, Payman, everybody in the VIP group right now. When I tell you that we have a multi-million dollar system that we've made going on $2.75 million we made on the system, how does that make you all feel? And be honest, should I say that? Does that piss you all off? Does that make you all realize that it's successful? What does that make you feel?
Well deserved.
Well, thank you, Martar. I know that's Martar.
Surprised.
Oh, not surprised. It is. It's not a surprise. No, I showed you one of the stores. I just didn't show you the other ones. But no, it's $2.65 million or something we're at. Does that,
It proves trades, everything.
Okay. Now, this isn't from my investing. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. This is from you guys not being happy with whatever the old ways of trading are, and you bought the system. That's what this is from. So when I tell you that we've done $1 million in this one store, which here it is, that's not up for debate. We've done 967,000 or something in the other store. And I don't remember, it's like 600 something thousand now in the other store. We have 3 stand stores. This is just one of them. Now, if I said this is a multi-million-dollar system, that there's so many people that bought the system over the last 3 years plus right now, that we're making millions of dollars off the system. That's how many people are not happy with the old ways of trading. They're willing to come in here and buy and learn the new way of trading, the correct way of trading. So it's worth more than anything we could afford. Thank you for keeping the price way more than reasonable for all of us. Yeah, that's true, Kim. I haven't raised the price from $575 in 4 years. So just so we're all clear on that. I haven't raised the price on the Sniper since the first, 2 or 3 months in. So nothing's changed. So you think the average person listening to this, Kim, would be think, wow, this thing must be successful. It has a couple $1 million, $2.5 million in a few years. It's made. It must be helping people. Or do you think people would be put off by me saying it's a multi? Rinky says it shows the system works. Okay. Do you all know that only 5% of all online stores make money? All the millions of online stores, less than 5% actually make a profit. And then out of that, less than 1% make $1 million in their store. And we have 2, almost 3 stores at $1 million. That should tell you something. I mean, doesn't that mean like, holy shit, things are working well? 7s if you think showing the millions of dollars the store makes is a good thing. 9s if you think it's not. I want to see everybody throw up a 7 or a 9. 7s, you think it's a good thing that we make millions of dollars through the store? I've always told you we did. I never hid from that. I always told you the same thing over and over. We're hugely successful, record numbers. I keep telling you guys that. I don't know. I have this problem with my arms. What's up, John Parker? Yes, the cruise went fantastic, John. Go on Utopia of the Seas. What is up, Adriel Sanchez? What's up, Adriel? No matter how much I work my legs, they never grow. I know that feeling. Well, I don't really work them too often. I have this problem with my arms. Oh my goodness. 2 sticks. That's funny. That's funny. Legs, I understand. The arms, I don't. My legs are good. I have been a long distance runner and did a lot of that's awesome. Hello, Kev. What's up, Miss Shalita? Hi, Shalita. I see you on video. What's up, Lachey Trades? So 7s, you guys think it's a good thing. No one thinks it's bad, huh? All right, fine. Now, we don't go driving around in Lambos and cars and all that bullshit, but we are blessed. We are blessed beyond comprehension. Me and Bree never need to trade again. Let's just put it that way. Never need to trade again. And we have her mom, my children set up. Everybody has paid off houses and cars. We just don't do $1 million houses. We just don't do $1 million cars. We have Toyota 4Runners that are paid off. Fantastic. One guy stopped at a gas station, asked us how we like the 4Runners. 4Runners are the best car I've ever owned by far. I've had Lexuses before, Mercedes before. They're all shit. Well, Lexuses aren't bad. Mercedes are shit. Mercedes are so over fucking rated. What a joke. In my opinion. A Toyota 4Runner. Now, Bree got hers wrapped. It looks real pretty, but mine's the original black. It's the off-road something, premium something. I don't know, whatever it is. Bree knows more about cars than I do. So there is that. Oh, that's good right there. What's up, peeps and the VIPs? Happy for Sansar, says Kevin. You and your family deserve every bit of it. Thank you, Persistent. We've worked very hard to get to this level of millions of dollars in sales. Extremely hard. All right. Well, before we begin, let's bring out some social proof for everybody of what's happening. We have the only trade by me and Bree and all of you now have the only trading system in the world that has United States of America Patent and Trademark Office issued trademark for the safety trade system. It's registered, it's signed and sealed by the person, the director of the United States Patent and Trademark, Catherine Vidal, at the time anyways. I have no idea who it is now. And this isn't just any trademark. This is coaching in the field of building generational wealth through stock trading and Forex, basically, along with other things. So building generational wealth. Let's be clear. Do you guys see these words right here? We're the only system in the world that I'm aware of, and if Tommy hasn't found anybody that has this, no one does, that has a Class 41 trademark coaching in the field of building generational wealth through stock trading. We're the only one. VIPs, does that matter to you? Because I think it matters a lot. I think it matters a lot to everyone. If you guys understood that we're the only trading system in the world, listen to what I'm telling you. Basically, let's look at it another way. We're the world champs of trading systems because we're the only ones that have a unique enough system to have a trademark issued by the Class 41 for coaching in the field of building generational wealth through stock trading and Forex, along with obviously several other things. We're the only ones that have that. Does that mean anything to you, Miss Shalita, Taraya, Payman, Marinky, Persistent? I don't know. I just think that's amazing. I love the fact that that's where we're at. And then you add in the fact of this, where you have the only trading system. There's a reason why we're at $1 million in several stores. That is incredible to me, to have that kind of growth. Look at the growth. I mean, it's just straight up for year after year after year. You know how hard it is? I know about running a business. Rinky says, yeah. Shalita says, yes. Gio says, yes. 100% says, percent. Okay, good. I just want to make sure we're getting there. So the fact that we're so unique, we have a actual, let me shrink that down a little bit. There we go. An actual trademark, and that we have, I think we're up to about 15 or 16 patent pendings for our the actual indicators themselves, and that we've done millions of dollars in business, not just $1 million. We're over $2.5 million done, is incredible. And I'm going to show you the system. I've referenced it to everybody so everyone in the group knows that we're going to go down, then up, and all these will turn to green again, but not until that 4 hour finishes out. I told you that it was going to go down to the 4 hour weeks ago when I went green, red, up and down, up and down, up and down. And now I'm telling you again what it's going to do. It's going to go down. This will finish out the red. Then you'll see everything flip over to green, 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 green. And then it will go down from the 4 hour to the 5 hour, then the 6 hour, then to the 7, 8, 9, 10. Then eventually it'll go down to the 12 hour. And then when we get there, then you'll start talking about the daily flips. And if it goes down below the daily, that's when you guys are going to be shitting your pants, because that's when things are going to get really ugly with the market. Right now, we're fine. But if NAS goes down to $21,437.53, Kim, please write that out when you get a moment. Thank you. That's where NAS is going. I've been telling you that NAS will be going down, but it's going to go back up to record highs before then, this time. But eventually you'll see this flip and you'll see the daily flip over to a sell, and I'll start calling daily sells for you. But right now, this is a daily, weekly buy stop. All 6 indices we trade, all 6 indices will be going back to record highs after this final push down. And I don't think you'll see NAS go below, roughly below 23,499, but I would prefer it to go down to 20,128 again. Now, I don't always get what I want on the bottoms, but we don't care because we know when they flip over, because we have the ultimate cheat sheet. These will turn green on the 5 second, 10 second, 15 seconds. And when they do, we'll know that it's coming back up again, and then we'll know to play all the buy stops until these weekly price action hits their record highs. This is a logo buy stop, all indices, daily, weekly. You will see all indices go to record highs, and we will be playing this on the way up. Now, right now, they're bringing everything down, so it looks like doom and gloom and the end of the world, but they do that to keep everybody out of the market and take all your guys' stop loss. You do understand the only reason why they bring the market down is to collect your money. Let me be clear on this. They're not bringing it down for any other reason than to collect stop losses. 7s if you understand that, 9s if you don't. I'll go over more detail. Platinum, read about platinum therapy lights, Biomax. Nice, persistent. Send DM, please, on this, says persistent. Persistent. All right, so 7s, you guys understand that they only bring down price action to collect your stop losses. That's the only reason why they bring this down. They have to bring it down to move it back up. When they bring it down more than they should, like they did this time, they're just collecting stop losses. That's all they're doing, meaning they're taking your money. It's just what they do. I mean, any chance they get, they take your money. Does anybody have any questions, concerns, comments, good or bad, before I get started on explaining how to trade? Does anybody have any questions for me before I get started on how to trade? Anybody at all? This is how you to trade to be correct more often than not. How to trade 101. The basic has nothing to do with support and resistance, naming of candle, candle volume, VWAP, or anything like that. So please understand the ways you've been taught are wrong. This is how you trade 101. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to, nope, and yep, right here. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how to use just the, we're going to start from a raw chart. And this is a raw chart, and we're going to go up to, I don't know, we'll just pick one. We'll go up to daily first so you guys can see something. All right. We're looking at a raw chart, and let's pull up, I don't care, we'll just pull up normal gold. All right, we're looking at gold on the daily. Matter of fact, I have to look at gold anyways. I want to see if we flipped anything yet. They take a big chunk of orders, money, and not a small vicious stop loss, correct? They take a big chunk of orders, money, and not a small. No, they take everyone's stop losses. No. They take the average person's stop loss. Let me be clear on that. Who is this? What's up, see you, Ood? No, they are literally taking. If you guys didn't know this, who here? Let's have a little quick talk, and we'll get into some more details. All right, here we go. Who here? Let's see. We'll just do it like that. All right. Let me see if I can make. Oh, I'm gonna need this. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can grab this real quick. I'm going to do this instead. All right. How to trade 101. The symbol, chart, time frame, not what a candle is. All right. How to trade 101. Okay. How many people here put a stop loss in? Let's just say way down here. This is daily. No one trades daily, but let's say you did, right? And we put our stop loss. And then this is what happens. They put all these candles and they go up, 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 up. This is daily gold, right? This is what we're looking at right now. They bring it down. Instead of stopping it here, they pull it all the way past your stop loss, grab it, then they bring it up again, then they bring it down. They'll grab your stop loss there, then they'll bring it up again like they did there. So this is what they do. It's just how they're trained. This is what they make. That's why their AI does what it does. It literally, if you're looking at candles and candlestick patterns and where to put your stop loss, you're going to get fucked like 9 out of 10 times unless you have the system. So how to trade 101, the symbol, the chart, time frame, not what a candle is. So this candle is daily. Each one, I'll zoom in on this. Each one of this is daily. You're looking at a whole entire day of a candle right here and right here for that matter. Why is this not moving? Come on. Right here is your daily. Now you can do what this is called, which is these are called wicks. The tops are the bottoms that you see, and these are called candles. The problem with what they call candle and candle patterns instead of the high probability setups is this. You can change your candles into this, right? Hollow candles, lines. So what happens to your candle patterns when you change it to lines? Naming of candles. Show me on a line where your evening star candle is. Go ahead, anybody. They take everyone's, yeah, that's what they do. Correct. Go ahead. Where is the naming of everyone on TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook Live? All of you have been trained. You know what they used to call candle names. They would say evening star, morning star. Hell, why don't we name it Thor's hammer? Where is the candles? Anyone at all? Where is your candle or a candle pattern in this line? When I changed my candles over to lines, where did it go? What about a step line? Where is the candles now? Where's the volume footprint? What the fuck are they talking about? Look at this. Let's go to high-low candles. Let's go to, where else you guys want to go? Volume, where else? Do you want to see any of these other stupid candles? The Renko candles that I said wrong all the time. Here they are. Here they are. The system does not get combined with any of this bullshit candle patterns. They're all wrong. It's all a joke. This is all caggy, point and figure. Look what they have. So where does your candle patterns go? I really want to know. Why is no one listening to me on this? Where is the candle patterns when it goes to bars? Where is the candle patterns? When it's in bars, where are the candle patterns? Where is the evening star candle? If some of the fucking basics are candle patterns, that's the most basic thing you're ever going to learn. Candles and candle patterns. This is your candle. This is a railroad track. This is a railroad, whatever they call themselves, right? This is but where are the candles when I switch it over to lines? Where are the candles? Why am I not getting off of this? Why am I harping this into the ground? Where are the candle patterns? The safety trade system. They are not there, says Rinky. Correct, Rinky. Correct, Kim. They are not there. They are not there. Why does that matter? Because we were all taught wrong. Some of you are just holding on to the past and you can't let go. You can't let go. There are no candle. And I'm not saying we don't have I'm not saying we don't have patterns. We have high probability trade setups. That is different than a candle. There are no candles. Did they teach us that? No. They taught us wrong. There are no evening star, whatever bullshit stuff they come up with, etc., etc. There is none. You might as well name it Thor's hammer to be about as accurate as these idiots. There are no high probability trade setups with their candles either, by the way. There are no candle patterns. So if we take away one of the basic building blocks of what they taught us, let me be clear. Everyone here was taught, sevens if you were taught what a candle is or a candle pattern, whether it's a butterfly, whether it was, who the fuck knows what bullshit they come up with. For that matter, you can go with Fibonacci as part of a candle pattern too. The Fibonacci retracements. Go ahead. Who here was taught candle and candle patterns as part of their beginner training as you were into trading? I'll wait. Sevens if you were trained that way, nines if you weren't. If you ever had any trading other than safety trade, you absolutely were taught what a fucking candle was. And I don't believe you if you're not saying you didn't. Anyone new here, you're not speaking up. I know you're lying through your teeth. You were taught this too. Everybody was. We were taught what candles were. Kim said 9, only learning here. Well, that's a big help for you. So we're using gold. We're on daily. And now all of a sudden it's magically aligned. What happened to my candles? There's your candles. This is so funny to me how embarrassingly bad that they taught every one of us the wrong way of trading, that 93 to 99, I say it's 99% of all traders fail and lose money. It's officially 93 to 99% fail and lose money. We know that because over 93% of all traders quit in their first 3 years of trading. So if naming of candles patterns worked or naming of candles worked, then 93% of us wouldn't quit. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Here is a fact for you, because some of you, again, are not catching on. We had this one dingbat lady who was insistent that RSI worked. She's so dumb. They're so dumb. What's the ignorance of these people is beyond comprehension. Here we go. Let me be clear on this. This is a fact. Over 93% of all traders quit in the first two years. Well, it's technically under 3, so it's the first 3 years. First 3 years. I say over 99% of traders fail. Okay. Now, if anybody would like to argue the fact that over 93% of traders fail every year, you can't. We'll just look up the statistics and you'll see that. So everyone type out a 7 if you understand that over 93% of all traders quit in the first 3 years of trading. We're all taught what a symbol is, what a chart time frame is, and what a candle is. We're all taught that. Over 93% of us quit in the first 3 years. Let me be clear on what I'm saying here. Let's be clear on this. Why would anyone quit if they were making money? Consistently. Why would anyone quit? No one would quit. If we were taught the right ways to trade, no one would quit. Period. TikTok, you guys are being awfully quiet. Is there no one over there that would like to argue the fact? I know my VIP people won't argue because they're all smarter than rocks. They actually know what's going on. Sevens. Okay, fair enough. No one over there either. Okay, fair enough. Let's go. All right. Now, no one can argue the fact because it's a fucking fact. And if we were all taught right, then why would we quit? We're not dumb. You can make millions of dollars day trading every day. Why would we quit if we were taught the right way? Okay. How to trade 101. So we know that this is your candle. It's one day. Here's the next candle. That's a day. This is a little candle. This is a day. Here's another candle. This is a day and a day. So all these are candles. This is gold, and each candle is a day. We understand there's your little day mark up there. You can see that we're on gold over here. What I'm arguing with the fact is there's no such thing as candles. And I don't give a fuck what they try telling you. I can switch this just over to the line and you can't argue this. This is no longer candles. So being taught what a candle is or a candle pattern is ineffective and does not work over 93%. And nobody would work. Well, I'm kind of trying to get everybody there. I want things. Yes, we were all taught wrong by design. I agree with you, Grant. I really don't believe they could have taught us so wrong to trade that 93% of us wrong. Imagine that. Imagine this. Just imagine this. Imagine this. Listen. Imagine going to college. Okay. Imagine this now. Imagine going to college and being taught how to do something and the entire and let me be clear on this because I don't. What would happen? What would Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. And nobody would work. Well, that's what I'm aiming for. All right. Now, thank you, baby. All right. What would happen to professor? Well, you learn how to spell professor. That's for damn sure. All right. Okay. If a professor had a 93% passing failing rate and only 7% of his class passed, would a professor still have a job? Yes or no?
His ass will be fired.
His ass would be fired. Correct. Thank you, Esmartar, I'm guessing. Yeah, his ass would be fired. Imagine going to college and being taught how to do something, any class, and 93% of the class fails this test. What would happen to the professor? But yet 93% of us, for a fact, fail at trading every year. Millions of people lose at trading every fucking year and quit. But yet they're still teaching us the same way to trade. Support, resistance, naming of candle and candle planners, looking to the left. But 93% of us fail, and yet we're all taught the same thing over and over again. Isn't that the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result? So does that make 93% of all traders insane? Including me? Yeah, because this is crazy. You can't teach something 93% of what you're being taught is wrong. And then there's dingbats like that dingbat lady that was in our group. She's no longer in our group. In our group where she was saying, oh, if you add RSI to your system, and if you add volume and VWAP to your system, what are you talking about? Those ways do not work. Yeah, oh, it's just you that can't get Fibonacci to work. Is that right? I'm the only person in the world. So I'm the only person that couldn't get Fibonacci retracement to work. Fucking tards in this world. Really? Is that right? It was me. I couldn't get the RSI to work. Only me. Not 93% of everybody else in the fucking world. All the millions of fucking people that were trained in RSI that couldn't get it to work. It was just me. I'm that fucking dumb. Yeah. Well, I'm going to take being that fucking dumb because I guess that means I get to make millions of dollars being a fucking dumbass. How about that? How about that? So I can't get RS to work, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. Oh, restrict me all you want, fucking TikTok. Go fucking suck a dick. Go fuck me. Can't stand them people. No. What they taught us was wrong. And if TikTok doesn't want to hear the truth, then fuck TikTok. They taught us wrong. We're all here. We all know what we were taught was wrong. We're not all dumb fucking rocks. But 93% of us fail with trading because what they taught us was wrong. I will stand up. Why do you still teach and not go into retirement? I can. C. Wood. What's up, C. Yude? Absolutely. I don't need to be here. I just showed you we have millions of dollars through a thing. So look, he's saying, why do you still teach? Why do everyone answer this fucking moron's question? Ask fucking moron questions. You're going to get your fucking asshole ripped to you. See you'd. Everyone, Sally, why am I still here teaching you and trying to help you all? Why? Everyone on TikTok answer. Everyone on YouTube answer. Everyone in the VIP. Why am I still sitting here trying to help you all out? This is insane. So he's implying, listen to what he's implying. Listen to what this fucking moron's saying. He's not saying it directly, but he's implying this. Why do you still teach and not go into retirement? A, you dumb fuck, I am retired. B, you dumb fucktard, I am retired. C, I've been fucking retired for fucking years. We just got back from a cruise on Utopia of the Seas. You dumb fucking asshole. Now, how about that, TikTok? You have something else? I want everyone here to rise up with us. Why am I working night and day on a fucking robot so that you're never touching Sea-Doo, by the way? You're never going to touch the robot, you fucking asshole. As a matter of fact, you're getting fucking banned after I'm done ripping you to pieces. Get the fuck out of here. Implying, if you're so successful at it, then why are you doing it? And there's TikTok live ad. Go fuck yourself, TikTok. I got a fucking 100 TikTok accounts. You fucking dickhead, fucking cocksucking fucking assholes. Go fuck yourselves. No, I don't agree with the decision. Go fuck yourselves. I hate TikTok. They can go suck it. There you go. There you go. There you go. TikTok. I wish they would get banned. I wish they'd get fucking taken off the fucking air, the pile of shit. Fucking dicks. Go suck it. I can't. And I got 5 other TikTok accounts. Go suck it over there too, you dickweeds. And where did this clown go? Oh, see, you didn't mean it as disrespect. Is that right? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to help everybody here do better in their lives and become a more, do I not write that out? Helping become is that not the name of the show? Helping you become a more consistent trader. Maybe I didn't name it that. I thought I did. Let me see. Hold on. I swear to God, people out there. Wow. I don't give 2 fucks. Fuck them. Helping you become a more consistently profitable trader. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the name of the fucking... Yeah, that's what I named it. I mean, I thought I did. I wasn't sure that maybe I changed it or something. I don't know. Let me get rid of that now. Oh, hold on. All right. Now, why would a professor do this? They wouldn't they wouldn't teach you the wrong things unless they were intentionally trying to do something, or the people who were doing it were teaching you the wrong thing because they had a conflict of interest. So maybe the professor would teach you the wrong thing, 93% failure rate, if he wanted everyone in this class to fail because he was being paid by, I don't know, let's see out there, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street, all of your banks. If you didn't know that, they take all of your money and they use it against you when you trade. So what would happen? He's teaching the wrong things. They're teaching us the wrong things, but unlike a professor who would be kicked out and fired immediately, or at least after 6 months or something, once he proved his track record was so horrendous, for 200 years, they taught us the wrong way of trading. Forex has been around in the current state over 200 years. Some of you may or may not know that it has been. And Forex has been around for over 200 years, and they've taught us the wrong way of trading for over 200 years. Support and resistance is so wrong. They don't have a clue of what they're telling you when they say. I always thought naming of candle and candle patterns was so weird to me. I thought, well, that's kind of weird. There's fucking lines and everything. Why would they teach us naming of candle and candle patterns? It's just weird to me. Okay? Yes, you do. I didn't mean it. Okay, here we go. Look. So this is what happens. Again, let's be clear. They've been teaching us the wrong way. And this is what people think, that candles and candle patterns and all that. TikTok can suck it. I just want to grab this part. Sorry, let me grab this part. I'm glad I'm off of there now. I can talk freely. Fuck them and go fuck themselves. Stupid ass TikTok. They allow the biggest con artists on TikTok to stay up there, but someone who speaks the fucking truth about trading, they can't take it. Go fuck yourself, TikTok. I swear to God. Nothing for them. No respect for TikTok whatsoever. The only reason I go on there is because a lot of the noobs I get come from there, and I'm trying to help you guys. So that's why I'm on there. Other than that, I wouldn't deal with those fucktards ever again. All right, the symbol, the chart thing. They have taught us support and resistance for over 200 years. And yes, they have. You don't believe me? I don't give two fucks. Go back and look. And I'm telling you more. In my humble opinion. Okay. Now, they have taught us support and resistance for over 200 years. It's wrong 93% of the time. 99% of the time, it's wrong, in my opinion. So I don't have anything to argue with you guys. I don't give two fucks. If you still believe support and resistance, then leave. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I was one of the noobs, says Rinky. Kevin, don't stress it. It's not worth it. We need you. Oh, I don't care. I love doing it. I love getting. Ella wants to see us retire if he cares. Yeah, I do. I want everybody I know. I want, because this is what happened with my story. I started out, lost $26,500, blah, blah, blah. I've been trading since 1991. I'm 60 years old this year. I've been trading options since 1991, probably even 1989, to be honest with you, back then when I started with options. But anyway, since 1990, let's say, I've been trading since then. I lost money consistently forever until about 5 years ago. And then when I developed the system, I started winning all the time. I was like, well, this is fucking incredible. I kept the system to myself. And then after I got what I needed back from the system, I opened it up to the public. When I opened it up to the public, you all now have been being taught this. So I've only been teaching you guys for the last 4 years or so, 3.5, 4 years. Whereas they've been teaching us over 200 years. It's going to take me a little time to catch up to them, and I'll probably be dead before 200 years is out. But I'm still going to keep trying because I think it's total bullshit when people like that can be in power and scammily scam us, and everyone says it's a free market. No, it's not a free market. No, those are not. How does my system work if it's a free market? They repeatedly manipulate the market up and down, and my system spots those high probability trades with 99% accuracy. Matter of fact, we're teaching it, we're getting it taught, or getting it transferred over into some teaching material for college level classes. I'll be talking to that fellow after I'm done with the live, actually. And then, yeah. So support and resistance. And I was taught this. And I was taught this by an academy, which was bullshit. I was taught this by everything. So when I get my academy up, which I will do with this one guy's help, we're going to have our own safety trade system, trading system academy. We're going to have our own robots that will be trading for us. And we're going to be having our own classes and video classes that are going to be made up to college level things, or I'm not releasing them, so they will be made that way. He better be doing a good job when he does this shit, which I'm sure he will. But none of this is coming out half-assed. So when I go over how to trade 101, blah, blah, this is how we're going to be doing it. We're going to go over the candles and how wrong they are, and then support and resistance and how wrong it is. All the old ways of trading have to be cut out of people's minds. You can't load a bus. When we're on the elevator on Star of the Seas, and we're on the elevator Star of the Seas, you have to let the people off the elevator first before you can get on. So if you're getting on at level 5 and you're trying to go up to level 15 on Star of the Seas to get to Windjammer to the buffet, you can't get on the elevator unless the elevator is emptied. So you have to let the people off the elevator, then you can get on the elevator. You have to let your mind empty from all the old ways of trading before you get back on it. Plain and simple, you have to. Support is Kevin, resistance is safe. That's funny. That's a good one, persistent. All right. So with that in mind, I just want you all to get and understand, that your ways of trading that you were taught all these years was wrong and intentionally wrong. Now, we can go over support and resistance, and we can find out that it's bullshit. Here, let me mark up charts for you. Because see, this is where the situation of all these BlackRock and Vanguard's teaching us the wrong way. See, there's no candle here. So how do we know if this one line, for instance, they're going to say, well, I don't know. I'm guessing at this point they'd have to split this one, but don't quote me on that. I'm not a thing on here, but somewhere around there would be support and resistance. So this would be your resistance of going up. This is a breakout, which they can't explain. This is support. And then, of course, it broke through the support, which they can't explain either. And then we can go probably somewhere around this range for another little thing because it broke through here. They'd have to go down there. But at any rate, it's the stupidest concept ever. But this is daily support. Let's go here too. This is support there. And then if we were coming down and back up again, this would be your resistance there. And then, of course, there would be resistance here and then this one there. So there's your resistance for those as your supports. Now, if we mark our chart and you're supposed to go from daily and you work your way down, you can go into the 4-hour chart right here, or 3-hour, or 2-hour, whatever you want. Then you mark that one up. So we come over to here. And then, unfortunately or fortunately for us, I don't know how the fuck they do this shit. But here you go. And then now there's more support. This is support here, but of course it broke through that support. So I don't know what the fuck they call it at that point. Here's your resistance here on these. But again, it broke through and went up there on the resistance. So we have to mark all these up now. So this is some support right here. And then your support and resistance there, support resistance there. Yep. And then, of course, you have your top support here. And that's your resistance there. And that's your support there. And then down here somewhere, there'll be some more support there. And of course, there's nothing here because that's your breakout right there. So we'll go from the 4-hour down to the 1-hour. And this is what they have you. This is what they have you do. This is how you learn your support and resistance. You go all the way and you keep marking this up. So now for our little things here, you'd have to go here and here. And actually, this is actually resistance right there on that one. And then this is your support. Here's some resistance. But again, then it broke out down here. I don't know how they explain that support and resistance in that case, but whatever. That's the 1 hour. We can go down to 15-minute. And you can keep doing this. As a matter of fact, I was taught by this one lady. She actually taught me this stuff, right, early on. And then by the time I was done with it, I had support and resistance lines from daily, weekly, monthly. I had all these lines. Everywhere, every fucking inch of everywhere. And I was like, well, where's support? Where's resistance? How do I know which one's which when every centimeter of my chart is marked up? By the time I got down to the 5-minute, I didn't know what I was looking at. I was like, what is this? Is this support? Is that resistance? What am I looking at here? And it's just a mess. And she didn't have an answer. She goes, well, this is your daily, and if you come down here to your 4-hour, and if you go down, and it was all just a mess. I don't know. This is support and resistance, but by the time you're done with it, I don't know what the F she was talking about. I have no effing clue of what she was talking about. Where's the support? Where's the resistance? Where am I supposed to enter a trade at? Oh, just because you don't understand support and resistance doesn't mean everybody doesn't understand support and resistance. Really? Well, let's go back to the facts then and take a look at what the facts state, because I hate to be the one out here to be the bearer of bad news to this lady who's clueless on reality. Just clueless. Let's see. Yeah, I see something there. Yeah, let's see. Go there. Go back here. Oh, it's not going to let me do that. Well, we'll get it from here, right here. So they taught us that support and resistance was true and accurate. And yet, 93% of the traders quit in 3 years. And I say it's 99% of all traders quit in 3 years, or should. I don't believe there's 1% of traders that are actually profitable in trading in general. Let me be clear on this, because I know some dingbat out there is going to be whatever. Why are you hiding behind this? Let me be clear. Let me be clear, shall we? Let me be clear. I'm going to say it over and over again until we're clear. Here we go. Fact equals 93% of all traders quit. In my humble opinion, 99% of all traders and more do not consistently make money trading. Period. There is no other. I don't care. You prove to me, you have somebody come on the show, which no one ever has in the last 4 years, 4.5 years, whatever long we've been on. 4 years, January, I think it was 4 years, January. Just have someone, just have anyone either come on, prove me wrong. Either have the trader come on the show or use the trade tracker, and we'll trade track every one of his motherfucking trades or hers. That's all. Prove me wrong. That's how you prove me wrong, right there. Go ahead. Someone come on and trade with me / against me, or someone use the trade tracker and have every one of your trades tracked for the whole world to see, like I do. Every one of my trades tracked. What's up, Erica? I was one of the noobs since spring. I know, that's why I have to stay on there. I feel terrible. Oh, look, the VIP people are leaving. That's funny. I don't give 2 fucks. Sorry if you guys are bored with this one, but that's life. It's the way it's got to be. All right. Now, I've been offering for someone to use the trade tracker. Let's be clear on this. I've been offering someone to use the trade tracker. This thing right here. Well, since Keith was alive, no longer is, God rest his soul. But the trade tracker itself has been open for anyone up until Keith's passing to be used right here. And I can click on, hey, there it is. I can click on any trade, on any symbol, and every one of my trades is tracked. Every one of my trades is called out to any signal service or anywhere it's tracked. It doesn't matter what the symbol is. Every trade is tracked. Okay, now this happens to be AT&T, but we can do it on Bitcoin. We can do it on CVS. We can do it on Flowrida. Doesn't matter. And any one of these that we click on, right? Starbucks, you're going to see green here. And when you see greens, it's profitable on that trade. Let me explain that further. So this is a system. This is a trade tracker. This tracks the last 10 open trades. Down here is closed trades. This is the demo only. And it tracks every trade ever called out by my signal service. And did it make money? It's in green. These are open trades still. It tracks it. It tells you when it entered, Wednesday, the 5th of April, 2023, 1630. When it entered at the time, was it a buy? They're all buys. And then max drawdown and then your profit. We don't care about the max drawdown. This is just your profit. And here's your profit on the open trades. This is a trade open on Starbucks from 2023. You heard that right. And of course, it was profitable along with all the rest. These are closed trades down here, and these are your ones down it. Did I get disconnected? I don't know. I think you're still there, Rinky. Or can you still hear me? All right. So now that we're aware that we have a trade tracker and that it tracks we've done over 120. You're still here? Well, then you're good. I don't know what happened. No, you didn't get kicked out or anything, Rinky. I don't know that. But yeah, looks like you left and came back. Now, why hasn't anyone taken me up on my offer for them to have every one of their trades tracked? I wonder. Let's take a look. Why? Mm-hmm. Why haven't any of the other traders ever tracked their trades? Anyone at all? Anyone at all? Why do you think no one else? What's up, Jordan? Why is there no other traders tracking every one of their trades ever done? Why don't they track their trades?
Because when you're gonna adapt, the average they're gonna be losing most of them.
Correct. Was that Martar?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Buy the system, so Sally. Sally's already jumping down to the final thing here. Yep, that's where we're heading to with all this. All right. But the reality of it is, all of you that have ever traded, and other than my system, in your minds, you're still thinking in the back of your minds, why the fuck did this clown who cusses every other word figure out things that I couldn't? How did he figure out things that other traders couldn't? How is he so successful? How is he tracking every one of his trades? Why aren't there other people? Well, there's reasons. Just like there's levels to the fight game that Jake Paul found out about, that there's people who are extremely good at fighting. And I don't think Anthony Joshua was one of them, but whatever. I'm sure he'd kick my ass times a million. But in the scheme of things, he's not. But he's way better than Jake Paul. If Jake Paul was going to go up against professional fighters his whole career, do you think Jake Paul would have a winning record? Do you think Jake Paul would be alive? And I like Jake Paul. I like Logan. I think everyone hates on him because they're successful. They're jealous of those people. I love those two guys. I think they're good guys. I know they grew up on internet and they had all kinds of problems. I know they were douches and they did this and did that. I just think they worked very hard at becoming successful, and they are, and I think everybody's a hater out there and everybody's jealous. I'd like to meet them one day. I'd love to show them how to trade one day. It's probably going to take till we get the robot done, though, till I can get things really moving. Because then I don't know what's going to happen. So the other traders won't use and track their own trades. What does that tell you about their trading? I'm tracking every one of my trades digitally with the trade tracker. And Kim is my witness. Kim, have you been recording my stuff since November of last year? Have you been recording every trade I've ever called for the last year? Kim, the candle envy lady. I don't know if she's still here. She might not be. If she's still here or on. Every one of my trades isn't just tracked digitally. It's actually tracked manually. So again, you don't have to take my word for my trades. Do I make the correct trade? Do I not make the correct trade? Every one, I can't show you these ones. These are the VIPs. Every one of my trades is tracked manually and has been forever. So let's go over here. And let's go over here. And come for everybody to see every trade I've ever called for over a year is typed out and written down, or it could be written down because I wrote some down at the beginning. And there is Kim thanking you. Thanking me. I'm thanking Kim, sorry. Here they are. Every trade I've ever called is in here. Does anyone bother to look at this? Anyone in the VIP? Anyone watching on TikTok? Anybody? Jordan says because they aren't profitable. Okay. And do you ever see wrong? You have to give the trades time to develop. But have I ever been wrong in those trades? Yes or no? Ever? Because right. Ever since I've checked it, no. Ever. And you can go back to November of last year and check it and say, hey, was he right on this trade? Was he wrong on this trade? If I called it and most of these I call out where it's going to, sometimes within pennies or $1 of being correct on like the drop when it's going down. J&J, Johnson & Johnson, I think I was within 78 cents or something like that, whatever, on that one. And here they are. Click on one. Click on them. Now, some of these that are monthly, 6 months, 3 months, you're going to have to give them time to develop. But I call a shit ton that are on 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minute, 50. Check those. And at that time, if I was wrong, show me where I was wrong. Did it develop into a 30-minute buy? Did it develop into, I don't know, but we can look. I was not wrong long term, I guarantee you. When I told you on this one right here, the indices right here, when I called this out on this, whenever, that's what they did. This isn't opinion. Go look. Here they are. Here's everything typed out. Hundreds and hundreds of symbols I've called out over the years. And I know it's been over hundreds this last year. Just click on one. See. Say, big mouth, loud mouth, cussing asshole, were you right today? And look at it. Was I right? Was I wrong? Well, Litecoin went down. It went up 3 times to over 130. You made over 30%. 3 fucking times before Litecoin reset, and I had to call it different. Don't tell me it didn't make you money because you were not paying attention when you're up 30%. Fuck you. It still went up 3 times since I called it to go to 130, and it did, period. Oh, well, didn't go. It's not done. Litecoin has a very long-term play. So does Bitcoin coming up. You know how long it took Bitcoin to go from $26,500 to $70,000? It wasn't in a week. Jesus. Well, you called the 6-month buy on CVS, which we made money on. I can't even use that one. We actually did make money on that one. And some of them, there's not so many call-outs because we didn't do a lot that day. Oh, that's QQQ. USD JPY. Let's take a look. Hold on. Let's look at USD. Where did I call that one? Shit. Was it here? Was this USD JPY? I think it was. Let me see. Hold on. No. Let me grab this one. No, how do I open this up in the thing? Hold on. There we go. Open in browser. Now we can see it. Let's see. USD JPY. Close trade. All take profits hit. Oh, GBP JPY. All take profits were hit. USD JPY. Sell stop and then a buy stop. Buy stop was weekly. Oh, shit. This was done on what day was this? Let's see. Weekly. 12/11 of 2025, and this is for USD. Let's see if I was right. I don't fucking know. It's a long one though. This doesn't take forever to develop. USD JPY. Let's go back out of this shithole. Matter of fact, we can use this one. All right, session disconnected. Let's go over here. USD JUSD JPY. Yeah, it's our pink list. Okay, on Oanda. All right, let's see. This is a, what was that, a weekly? I think we called it off. Maybe it was daily. Hold on. Oh, yeah, no, I'm right. Hold on, what's this right here? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, this is November 2025. Okay, we couldn't have been on that one. Let's see what we were here. When was the call? Hold on, let me see this. This is 30-second. Oh, weekly buy stop. It was December. So let's go back there. Okay, well, that's easy enough. So we had to wait for the weekly buy stop. Let's go back to that weekly and see what it looked like. Let's see. Weekly. Well, what did I take profit at? Hold on. 162.69. Let's see. 162. Oh, it's almost there now. Yeah, well, it's past its previous high. That's what I would have called. I actually wrote down, I wonder why I called 162. It should have been 159 or 160. Well, neither here nor there. We're 100% right call, by the way. 100%. You can't mess this up. This is a daily, weekly buy stop. With my system, you can't screw it up. Without my system, I don't even know how you'd play it. Right here. This is your daily. Here it is. This is everything you need to know on how to trade anything. You have blue line high, pink line low. You have your blue line low. You have your buy stop, green, 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 red. You have your fill in the gap right here. You have the broken Bach against the non-broken Bach. You have your green signals. You have our logo. This is our logo buy right here. This is the actual inside of the logo buy. So that's that right there. And that's up just to 10. You can get up to about 25. Well, if you're using both charts, you can get over to 30 different symbols to read on this one, indicators to read on this one. And you'll see that this is your buy stop, and this is where it was going, the previous high. You can see it's 100% accurate. It literally went up exactly where I told you it was going to go to, almost to the dollar on this one. And it's going to finish it. It will keep going up to where I told you it was going to go to, and that's just the way it is. And that's where it's going to. Now, technically, 158 should have been about the max, but I know I went up here to catch those highs because it will do that. USD JPY, 100% accurate, 100% profitable. All take profits hit.
Demo trade only. I am not a financial advisor.
Let's look at Nike. We have a call here. Nike dropped to around 55. If anyone is good with that, let's look at Nike. We love Nike. Love, love, love Nike. Let's take a look at Nike and see. Now, Nike was a certain call. I'm not going to go into too much of it because it's one of our VIP ones. But take a look. Nike's clearly in a sell position right now. We can clearly see it was going back down there. I do believe, let me see the last time I called out Nike. Did I not call out Nike Martar to go down? I could have swore I did. Let's take a look, though. We'll go back to current and see. Yeah, I could have swore I called out.
You said that it's going to go down to around 55.
And where is it at?
It's around 55.
Sorry, I was a little off with the 55. I swear to God. No, don't. I'm serious. Somebody out there is like, well, he called 55, but it really was pronounced 55. I swear to God. Laugh all you want. United Healthcare Target. United Healthcare. Nope, not today. So we'll go to a different day. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe.
You have Nike called on multiple days, Kevin.
Yeah.
You have so the first time I think on the VIP it was called. 1 second, BTC.
Not really the first one. When's the last time we talked about it? That's what I want to see.
The last time I think it was about a week ago. 1 second. You have it March 5th.
March 5th. Okay, let's see if this is one of those. Here's a Nike. I can't read it. First, second, third.
That's from February.
Oh, this is from February?
Yeah, the
Oh.
one that you're looking is February.
Oh,
You
so
have the one on the March 5th. I can read it for you if you want to what you call.
okay, yeah, what do we got?
So Nike at that time was 30-second buy stop. It was a weekly, 3-weekly sell. And here even you said that it may go even lower to $51. And then to our trade, you said that then we can add it to the cost average that you called for the VIP, right?
Yes. Yeah, I can see 52, 51, yeah. It's not going down on the pink yet. Now, well, do we really want to tell anybody? No. Okay, Nike's not going to go down forever, folks. And it's going to be an exceptionally good buy. So I'm going to leave it at that because I'm going to switch over to the VIP only. All right. Everybody on TikTok's fucking gone. YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook. Do you have any questions before I go over to the VIP people? Stay where you're at. We're going to go VIP only now. So please stay where you're at. Do not run away. Anybody on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all that stuff, do you have any questions? We're heading over to VIP only now. All right, because I'm about to close it down. Any questions on YouTube before I go? Okay, we're going to go private. And we're going to go private.